Here it is in Proverbs chapter 12. We're continuing to talk about being a prudent man and being a man or a woman of God that is careful in how we conduct our life, careful in how we walk, careful in how we talk, careful in every single area of our life, and even careful with the abundance of gifts that God has blessed us with. And God has blessed us with so much. We just sit around just for a very short amount of time, we will realize all of the blessings of God that we truly have. So we look here in the Word of God, Proverbs chapter 12 and verse 27, it says this. It says, "A lazy man does not roast his prey." A lazy man, slothful man. A lazy man does not roast his prey. And so when we look at it, we say, well, what is that talking about? So the lazy man has his prey. Apparently he's captured his prey. He's killed his prey. He's gone through the work of killing his prey, but now he's not going to roast it. What does that mean? Now he's not going to cook it. And so if you don't roast it, guess what's going to happen? It's going to die. It's going to rot. And so as it rots, it's going to be useless. It's not going to be good anymore. But the reason why he isn't roasting it, according to the Bible, is because he's lazy. And so he is letting that prey go to waste. You know, the Bible tells us that every good and perfect gift comes from the Father of lights. And so as we look at that prey, we recognize that prey as a blessing of God. And so as we recognize that prey as a blessing of God, what is that lazy man doing? He's letting that blessing of God go to waste. Why? Because he's lazy. He's too lazy to get off of his backside and do anything. He's too lazy to get up and roast that prey. He's too lazy to put forth effort to enjoy and reap the benefits of the blessing of God that God has bountifully blessed him with. So as we continue to look at the Word of God right here, it says, "But the precious possession of a man is diligence." The precious possession of a man is diligence. And so when we look at the prudent person, when we look at that prudent person and he realizes, you know what, every good and perfect gift is from the Father of lights. And so that gift, you know what, it is a precious possession. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter how costly it is or how inexpensive it is. If he has it, he's going to realize that is a precious possession, and he is going to do diligence to take care of it. And so whatever it is, he's going to take care of it. He's not going to let it go to waste. He's not going to let it go to ruin. He's not going to let it sit there in decay. He is going to realize it is what it is. It's a blessing from God, and he's going to take care of it because he realizes that that is a precious gift from God. You know, so many of us today, we have precious gifts from God and we don't cherish them. We don't realize how precious they are. And we don't do the diligence. And yes, sometimes it takes work, it takes effort. Sometimes it takes a great deal of work and a great deal of effort to take care of the blessings of God. Maybe when we first get it, we're all excited about it. No, we're so joyous over it. And then all of a sudden, you know, the newness wears off. We just kind of cast it to the side and we let it sit there and ruin. Those who know me knows I'm a big car guy. I love classic cars, and boy, it bothers me to no end to see people with a valuable car that is worth something and is a collectible and it's sitting out in a field somewhere just going to rot and ruin. Going to wind up in the junkyard, going to wind up in the crusher one day. Don't realize what a precious and valuable gift that they have, but every gift that God gives to us is a precious, valuable gift that's given from above. And whatever we need to do with the diligence that we have to take care of it, we need to do just that for the honor and for the glory of God.